it's more than the competitions for me. Ask any of the steamers. It's more than the competitions. Most of us have been doing this since we were just boys. I remember the first time I took my first steam was with my dad when I was just 8 years. Of course, it was more of a pleasure back then. I didn't really go pro until I was in my late teens. Of course, you're not even really considered a professional till you nearly kill yourself. My name is Stevie, and I am the Steam King.
There are three types of saunas in the competitive field. You've got steam, electric, and smoke. Smoke is the most intense. After that, steam is the next best thing. Most competitors, the pros, they have their own sauna built into their homes, usually electric, sometimes steam. Me, I have smoke, with the real wood oven, but I'm a bit of a purist.
So why are you here in a public sauna?
My home is under a bit of a renovation right now.
Steam is incredible for your entire being. It is undeniably a spiritual experience. I mean, the sweat leaving your body is a spiritual cleansing. I mean, you leave there completely a new person. You're reborn. It's also really good for your skin. The professional sauna world is almost completely dominated by men. Big surprise that is. I mean, when I was a girl, there were almost no female competitions. Now, every once in a while, there's a women's comp, but they're a joke. Men just show up to whistle at the girls in their bikinis. There's no mutual respect for their fellow competitor. So I started a letter writing campaign. This year, I'll be competing.
The ASCC, or as we like to call it, the Sweat Cup, is probably considered the most important event of the year. Most of us train for at least 6 months of the year just for the qualifiers. And once you qualify, your award becomes the cup. This year the cup will be held in Toronto. Most people come in from my neck of the woods to take the plane, but I took 6 months off work to train, so funds are pretty low. Still worth it.
Next, name.
Timmy O'Connor.
Timmy, how do you spell that last name?
O''Connor.
All right, here's your registration number, 4569. Take a seat over there. Next.
Give me strength, sir.
Alright, right now we're in the final round of the tournament. Any minute now they'll be announcing the finalists. Now, anybody taking part in the final round will have had to win at least 2 rounds previous to this. All that's left is the best of the best. I've got a
Stevie
really good
Murphy, Suzette Mann, Michael Gagnon, Timmy O'Connor.
Yeah, I've heard of Timmy O'Connor. They call him the upchucker. Every competition, he gets himself so nervous that he ends up throwing up everywhere. But now, the rules state that you have to stay in there no matter what bodily fluids come out. So he always ends up stinking up the competition.
Welcome to the final round. Here are the rules. The moment you leave that door, you are eliminated. Now, because this is the final round, there is no time limit. No water, no beverages. Are you guys ready to steam?
Yeah!
beautiful name. It's actually my favorite name. Yeah. The necklace that you have here, I've actually been to a place where they make these necklaces.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Could you take me one time?
Even though I didn't win, I get to leave knowing that I made it possible for women to compete in whatever sport they want. I move feminism one step further.
You know, in a sauna is where I feel most at home. It reminds me when I was younger with my dad. I know I didn't win, but I like to think maybe I did my old man proud. Besides, there's always next year, right? I'm gonna win.
Even though you lost, can you tell us how the experience was rewarding regardless?
Fuck that! Je t'emmerde.